Asuna, boy, let's get into it, bro. You back in the server once again. We back here for a brand new season. But before we get into what we got upcoming, let's go talk a bit about what has transpired, right? No, there is a quote that I want to throw at you right away, so we gonna get deep. It's the prospect of rising versus maintenance. And you've continued to rise for the past 4 years of this roster. But I find now that you finally reached here, talk to me about the maintenance of staying at that top.
Definitely have been rising. I feel like I've always been like the number 2 or number 3 best NA team. I've never been like the best or America's NA, whatever, you know, I'm talking like 2020, 2021 when NA. And then in America's, I mean, I was even closer to that. So, but in America's right now, I think we're it's either us or G2. It depends on which you put more stock, them getting third or us getting first. But I would say we're better than G2. So I'll give it to us. But yeah, I would say, yeah, first time in my career, obviously maintenance-wise, I have no idea like what to really expect. I don't know if people are gonna be like hard anting us. We didn't end up winning the tournament or anything. We showed a lot, but it wasn't anything crazy. We do a lot more like teamwork stuff, so I think we're pretty confident that we can easily maintain this level because it just revolves around 5 good individuals, like, you know, clicking and shooting heads, rather than, you know, anything like unique, or I would say unique because we do try our best to, you know, be unique, creative and stuff, but we're a lot more, I guess, fundamental of a team. And, you know, maintenance-wise, we're pretty confident we'll be able to maintain it and, you know, qualify for champs and have a good placement there.
I do want to quickly touch on that. Is just your takeaways from the Heretics series and what you guys have grown from there.
Our biggest takeaways were, I would say, anti-eco rounds. We lost a lot of silly rounds where, you know, we just shouldn't lose. Obviously, stage, second round, you know, or not second round, but I'm talking about, yeah, we lost the second round, the bind, which sucked a lot. But either way, I don't know if it's stage nerves or anything, but we want to clean up that act. But it's always funny when we're trying to clean it up and then it happens in scrim or practice and we're like, well, clearly there's a problem there. So that's a big takeaway. And then map pool, obviously we have to figure that out. We know what direction we want to head towards, and obviously I'm not going to say it here, but yeah, we you know, basically figure it out, and we will, and we're going to be good. Obviously with Haven, Breeze, Abyss, Split, all those maps coming in and out, we're going to have to solve that, and hopefully we can just, you know, be pro players and figure it out.
I mean, from what I remember, bro, it's your Haven usually through the times has been pretty solid, so I wouldn't say I'm too worried about that, but that's of course just my opinion naturally. And hopefully you'll be inclined to, you know, fall. Aside from that though.
Just because you brought up Haven, yeah, last year our biggest takeaway was like we wish we played Haven a lot more because we were like 4-0 or something on Haven.
I remember you guys were really good, yeah.
We never lost it last year, but I mean, Cryo was just insane on Haven and with Jet especially. Like his opping presence is unreal. I mean, he's insane on any Jet map really, but like literally the best Jet in the world in my opinion. But either way, he helps a lot, and we felt like, you know, our takeaway from last year was like we should have definitely played that map a lot more. And then obviously going into this year, Haven's coming back. We'll see if we're, you know, as good and comfortable on the map as we are.
I mean, and considering like you mentioned Cryo being in the Jet too, you know, which I know you guys can go and trade off roles on that. Just small point on that too. Are they gonna stick you on KO duty again, bro, on Haven, or will we see you on Raze, him on Jess? Shit will be kind of crazy.
No idea what the new duelist changes. You know, obviously ISO and Neon comes in, so you know you might see some Neon there. ISO, you know, just throwing it in there, but no idea. We've only been practicing we started on the 12th, and we've taken a couple of days off here and there for travel. Because I flew to New York City and then from Shanghai and then went to. So we needed one, yeah. But either way, we've done like 4 days of practice. You know, been focusing on Haven and some other maps, and you know, just trying to figure out, you know, what we should be doing.
All right, which I'm all for.
Early testing on comps, no idea what we're gonna settle on. You'll see, hopefully against Furia if we play it. Last time we played Furia, we did play Haven. I remember I played a nice little Gecko, but you know, we'll see. But really confident and excited.
Speaking of the confidence too, it's funny you say that, because I remember when I talked to Zix about a couple weeks ago, right before Shanghai. One thing he mentioned, because he was talking about each of you guys and what he wanted to work on throughout the split, he mentioned with you specifically, he said he wanted to work on the level of confidence and just your ability to be able to show up on the server, right? Because he knows you're an extremely talented guy. It's just a smaller pitfall that you have. You find this improved over time?
I'd say us winning. I remember, yeah, me and Tony had that talk after kickoff because I mean, at that point we haven't won a game in like, we hadn't played that many games, but we hadn't won a game in like 10 months. And I told Tony like, oh, don't worry, once we win a game, it'll all click, it'll be fine. And then he said, well, we can't wait for that long. Like, we can't wait for you to win a game to get confidence. Like, we needed to get the confidence, like, you know, either beforehand or even during a loss. But luckily, you know, we did get a win pretty early against G2, even after our Sun loss, which, you know, the Sun loss stung a lot in week 1. But then we beat G2 as our first win as a team, I believe. And, you know, we started rolling the ball after that. And, you know, we all had a lot of confidence because G2 is a good team. And we knew that when we played them. Obviously, a lot of narrative when we played G2 probably wasn't as like, oh, it was a crazy game. It was just like a regular 100 Thieves versus G2. They won, okay. But looking back, it's like G2 got third. They were an insane team. Obviously, they still had Icy and they were new, so you can say that. But then we played them in playoffs later, and we were pretty good against them. But yeah, I think overall, yeah, I mean, I definitely improved a lot in that aspect, I would say, of my game.
From what I saw, were you a Wizard 101 player, by the way?
Yeah, I'm doing a let's play with my girlfriend. We're on Chrysalis, I believe, or something. And so I've played it a lot when I was a kid. I was with Fire Wizard, got to like level 50 or whatever, 40 something 8, and then never played any more past it. And then me and my friend John, he's on Silence, he's on Winthrop University. We played a lot of Wizard 101. We started a playthrough in 2019 September. The reason I know that day is because that's when the account was created and it says the Wizard.
That's
so
crazy.
We've been doing it for 5 years on and off. And then my girlfriend, we started dating, and she already had a Wizard account in Zafaria. So, and I literally left off as Zafaria. Yeah. So we like caught up like 5 levels, and then we just started playing me, John, and me, Silence, and my girlfriend. And sadly, Silence is a little busy, so we haven't been able to catch up with him. But she started playing ahead, and so she's like 10 levels ahead of me, but I'm behind. She's gonna boost me up, and then yeah. But we'll see. And I do enjoy Wizard 101. Doing a Storm playthrough. Say that.
Hell yeah, dude, that's hype as hell. Because I remember playing it a bunch as a kid, so there's a lot of fun memories attached to that. I'm really happy that the server's still alive and kicking, and you're still hopping on that too, which is just so sick to see. But going back to you specifically though, I find, look, it's been about 4 years now, right? That you've been 100 being signed as when you're around 17, I think, right? Like young player coming up for Immortals. You decided to stay each year, continuing, past the ups and downs, just the hardships and the overall, like journey you've had to get through, which is you finally made it up here. Why stay?
The biggest thing is when I was in 2020, 2021, and like, you obviously have opportunities to leave. I had to stay. All my teammates, come and went. I don't know. I just look back, and I think the player that resonates the most with me career-wise was like Elige. I think him staying on one team for most of his career. Obviously, he's on Complexity now.
Yeah,
so it's a little different.
I was gonna say.
But when he was on Liquid for like 7 years, 6 years, it was like insane. And at the moment, Rain is like another player on FaZe. But yeah, overall, just seems like a career when looking back, that's what you want to do. And also, 100 Thieves was a good org. I never once like thought like, man, this org doesn't treat me well or something. So it's like there's no reason for me to leave, and I'm always confident that 100 Thieves will find a a good roster around me. And I'm not really like I'm not trying to how to explain it, build a roster. I'm not really a roster builder. I know players I want to play with, like Bang. Like I wanted to play with him when in 2022. So like I vouched hard for him. But obviously it's like besides that, it's like they can put whoever they want around me, and I'll just be happy stealing paychecks, But you get the vibe. It's just fun and enjoyable being in the same, I guess, org, knowing what you can expect really. And overall, I'm glad. I mean, I stayed. I don't really know any other options I had. I've never explored like too hard. I've always felt comfortable. 100 Thieves has always provided, and I've always tried to deliver. Keyword tried.
I, similar to you, am also a massive anime fan. Right? Because I know your overall knowledge of anime does go really deep. But if people do want to, understand you as a person, right? Which 3 would you say that you gotta watch to see just what my inner core is?
I'd say Main and Abyss, pretty good, and then My Life or Psyche, it's a comedy. I mean, yeah, I forget the full title. And then I don't know why, but Bleach is just popping up in my head. I never say Bleach, but I remember I enjoyed it.
I mean, I agree. Bleach is incredible, some of the most hype moments of all time. And finally, you and Subin are boys, right? You guys go way back, no? Yeah.
I was about to say who, and then I realized, yeah, that's my dog. Yep.
I
don't follow K-pop at all except Blackpink.
Yeah. It was
cool. I don't know how. I wish I remembered how, because usually I have decent memory on how I find things. I have and Whistle on my playlist since 2017. So I mean, like they're like my liked songs, so they show up. Or sorry, since 2015 or 2016. I don't know. Yeah, but that album's pretty good. And then I really like Stay, I believe, from Blackpink. I don't listen to any more of their music like the past like 4 years. I think the last one was like in 2019 I listened. But yeah, that's the only K-pop group I know.
Final quick message to everybody out there in the Asuna STAN club. What's up, there?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I see. Okay, fuck. I was like, whoa. You caught me off guard. I was like, what's happening?
You're good, bro. It's okay.
I thought you were like bringing in people or something. Like they're about to come into Asuna STAN club.
I'm alone, bro. No.
Let me think. Final thing. I mean, thank you for the support. I mean, it's been 4 years. Yeah, we're approaching 4 years on 100 Thieves. Hopefully, I can stay another year, so then it'll be easily 5 years. 5 years seems like a cool milestone. But yeah, hopefully we can make it to champs and we win the thing.
Oh yeah, that's what I like to hear. Asuna, I appreciate your time, man. Thank you so much, and good luck this split. I'll be watching.
Thank you.